Hey guys, what's up, how's it going? Welcome to week number 39 of the Dividend Investing Case Study Series. So if you guys are new to the channel, this Dividend Investing Case Study Series was a series I started at the beginning of this year in 2020 where I basically built a dividend portfolio from scratch. And throughout this series, I'm basically showing you guys, from the very first week when I bought my very first stocks, I very first started investing, and I'm showing you guys my progress as we grow the portfolio over time. And the main goal with the portfolio is basically get it to six figures and eventually at some point in time get to the point where my dividend stocks pay for everything that I'm basically buying and I can live off them completely. So in today's video, I'm going to give you guys an update on how the stocks are doing. We'll go over the stock portfolio. I'll show you guys what stocks I've been buying. I'll give you guys an update on the earnings for the portfolio. And I also want to give you guys an update on the goals and some of the different things that I'm spending the dividends that I'm earning on, just to give you guys some perspective of how the portfolio is generating us that passive income on a regular basis. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and remember to subscribe to the channel if you guys want to follow alongside with me as I build this portfolio, and especially if you guys want Canadian-based investing in stock market type videos. Alright, let's jump into the portfolio and let's see how much money our portfolio has been earning us on a monthly basis. Alright guys, so before we go inside the portfolio, there's two things I want to update you guys in this video, and the first thing we're going to do is a quick little update on how much we've earned through the portfolio, so you guys can get an idea of how these dividend stocks are growing my passive income, which is the whole point of this series. And then in the second part, I'm going to go over some goals and show you guys some things I've been doing to kind of show you guys how you'll see when I get to that part of the video, but show you guys how the passive income I've been making from my stocks and whatnot have been making my life easier. That's kind of the whole point of documenting it. So in the beginning, when you're not making a ton of money, it seems a little bit more exciting and you can learn to appreciate the little things that you get. But anyways, here in this column here, I listed all the earnings from the stocks. I hope you guys can see the numbers here, but basically I've been tracking the dividends on a monthly basis. I'm not tracking the stock prices because the stock prices are going everywhere, especially this year. So I'm just tracking the dividends because that is something we can kind of put a number to and we can kind of see that going in on a regular basis kind of thing here. So on first month, you guys can see here, we just made 44 cents, and then ever since then, it kind of slowly creeped up. And on the fourth month, by the fourth month, we were making about $5 a month. By the sixth month, we bumped up to $13 a month, so a nice little increase there. And then on month 8, we made $11. And then September, it's actually October 7th right now at the time of doing this video. So September was our biggest month so far, making $20 from our dividend stocks. And keep in mind, my portfolios are separated into dividend stocks and then REIT stocks. And at some point in time, I'm going to combine the two together inside my tax-free savings account, and I'll just report everything together for the most part. But you can see in October so far, we made $1.32. That probably increased throughout the month as more of our dividends come in. And total dividends earned for the entire dividend stocks is $78.72, and total portfolio earnings plus the REIT stocks is $138. I'll talk about the REIT stocks later on towards the end of the video. I'll show you guys the earnings and whatnot, but I just want to cover the dividend stocks really quickly here. So let's jump into my dividend goals spreadsheet because I want to give you guys an update more on why I'm doing this case study and how things have been going through time and how over time, even just the little things, our dividend stocks are making our lives easier. Alright, so I try to cover this part of this video as quickly as possible because I do want to get inside the portfolio so you guys can see how our portfolio is doing and whatnot. But one of the main goals for this portfolio was basically to increase my passive income and eventually, hopefully at some point in time, get to the point where my dividend stocks can pay for everything basically that I spend in my life. So pay for all my expenses and I can live off my dividend stocks 100%. Now realistically, this might take a long time to achieve, but at least in the beginning, maybe we can get our monthly income up and we can start paying for simple things and start making my life easier. And that's one of the things I wanted to focus on because even though it might take you like 15 to 20 years or something like that of saving to get to the point where you could retire or your dividend stocks can pay for the bulk of your stuff, but along the way you can definitely make your life easier. So this is kind of a way to inspire myself and also kind of teach myself to learn to live a little bit more frugally and appreciate the simple things in life, and how just putting a little bit of money away and investing can actually, from a very, very from a necessity perspective and just with the little things in life, can actually make a big difference, as you guys can see. So the current monthly income for both my REITs and my dividend stocks is currently making me $44 a month. I do this on a monthly basis. I update it. So September was a little bit of a bigger month, obviously. It's the third quarter. All the stocks pay a lot of dividends. So we made $44 from that month. So that was a huge month. That's the most we've ever made from our dividend stocks. And in total here, our portfolio has made us $138, like I mentioned earlier. So it's slowly starting to grow. and it doesn't seem like a lot of money, but when you break it down to the simple things that you spend in life and you live like more frugally, $138 can actually buy you a lot. So here's the expenses that I've covered so far inside my portfolio. These are the little things that the portfolio is now kind of helping me buy on a regular basis. So for example, my daily coffee that I drink. Every single time I do a video, I like to wake up in the morning, I like to have a little cup of coffee here. My dividend portfolio now pays for my daily coffee. It bought me a French press so I could actually make my own homemade coffee. The third thing I wanted to do was buy 1 day's worth of food, which is about $10 or so. My dividend stocks now pay me for 1 day's worth of food. Eventually, I want to get to the point where I can pay for all my food. I think it was like a week or two ago, I bought a music CD off Amazon. I used my dividend earnings to buy that. Now, one thing I want to point out really quickly is that I'm not actually spending my dividends. I'm just using it as an example. So all my dividends I earn from this portfolio, I am reinvesting to buy more stocks, but I'm just using this as a material perspective. Like, for example, if we wanted to spend them, and in the future when we eventually do, these are the things that our dividends could buy us, kind of theoretically, right? So obviously this number has to be below what we're earning on a monthly basis and what we made in total, but you guys can kind of see, like, if we were to spend the money from our dividend stocks, this is what we'd get. So I bought a music CD and I've been listening to that on a regular basis. That was in a couple videos back. And in today's video, I wanted to do something different, which is buy a PC game, because I'm a big gamer. I love video games. I'm an old school gamer, and one of the games I really wanted to play, and I haven't played any video games for quite a while, which has been really nice, but I'm itching to play something, just to do something a little bit different, right? So I wanted to buy the Sims PC game, the original one. I had to go on a website and buy it because you can't really buy the game anymore, so I had to buy a 1-day membership, and I think it cost me like $7 US to buy that membership, and I could download the game, and it was the Sims Complete, the original Sims game, as I'll show you guys in just a second here. So I bought that game for, I think it was about $11 I paid. So I added $11 into my spreadsheet here, and then I added it to the total cost. So we spent $64 totally of our $138 that we have. Now, obviously, the monthly cost is something we pay on a regular basis, but I'm just kind of keeping that, I'm not factoring everything in here. I'm just kind of giving you guys an idea. And then, of course, as we go to the bottom here, we have all the other ones that we're currently looking to eventually buy, like things like pay for our rent, pay for our groceries, pay for our cat food, vehicle, internet, etc. You get the point, kind of thing. But yeah, let's jump a little quick, and I just want to show you guys on why I bought the Sims games and why I think it's such a cool game. So if you guys don't know, The Sims is a cool little game where it's basically a simulation of life. You start from nothing. You can build a house. You buy objects for your house. You build your Sims, and you basically like start your life from scratch, and you kind of work your way up, kind of like what I'm doing right now with my investing case study. And this game is a game I played like endlessly as a kid, and I really enjoyed it. And I bought it for $11, and my goal was to kind of spend like an hour a day just playing the game, appreciating what my dividends have bought me, and now I can have some fun with some video games. And it's just such a cool idea. So if you guys haven't played the game, it's phenomenal. It's a classic, but this is what I bought with my dividends for this week, and for $11 there's so much value that I'm getting here with this game. So let me know what you guys think in the comments of The Sims, if you like the game or not. Alright guys, so sorry about the long introductory there. I just wanted to give you guys a quick little update. But here's the actual portfolio we have here inside Wealthsimple Trade. We'll go over the dividend stocks first, and then we'll jump over to the REIT stocks. But the first thing I want to talk about, let's do a quick little update on how the portfolio has been growing over the past couple of days. So total value for the portfolio is $5,937. We are currently up all time about 0.27%, and in the past day, we are up about 0.21%, so stocks have kind of been about neutral-ish, if you will. Over the past week, our stocks have been up $88, which is 1.51, so quite a bit increase in the past week. Predominantly the Canadian markets, but also like US markets too have been going up. It looks like the whole overall stock market in the past week has kind of slowly risen, but Canadian stocks have done quite well. And over the past month, once again, we had a nice big dip at the start of September, and now we're starting to kind of recover going towards the end of September, I guess the beginning of October. We are currently up about 0.28%. And then over the past 3 months, we are up 2.24%. So we're definitely kind of like on our way back up, even though it looked like we were kind of dipping a little bit over the past couple months, past month or so. It looks like we're kind of on our way back up, and that seems to be the trend. So we'll have to see how things go, but here's the portfolio overall. If you guys want to see a more thorough update, in my last video, I did a monthly update on all my entire stock portfolio, my entire $60,000 stock portfolio. Check that video out if you guys want to see like an in-depth of all my holdings and stuff, because that's like almost an hour-long video. I went like in-depth into each little stock I hold. But basically, I have a lot of Canadian bank stocks, a lot of Canadian finance stocks, and then I have some ETFs here at the bottom, more specifically VDY and VYM. These are the main ETFs. They're one's a Canadian dividend-based ETF and one's a US-based dividend ETF. And those are the main ETFs I'm investing with this portfolio. And then today I have $26 to invest. So today I'm going to be buying some more shares of Manulife, because once again, I do think Manulife is a great company and I still want to buy more shares. So we can probably buy about 1 share today, and we have 14 shares in total, and we have a total return of about 1.12%. And the current dividend yield is, I think, around 5% right now. So I still think it's a very undervalued stock, and we're definitely going to be adding it into our portfolio. We'll just use it up. Over the next couple of days, I do have our paycheck. I do have a paycheck coming in, so I will have a lot more money to invest going towards probably this weekend. So I'll probably do a video towards the weekend where I show you guys, like, we spend a little bit more money on stocks and whatnot, and I'll do some more bigger buys. But I just want to use up some of the free cash we have in our account. And another thing I want to mention is that I do have an affiliate link in the description of this video. If you guys use that link, you guys can get $10 for free to use in your Wealthsimple trade account. If you already don't have an account, you can click that link, and if you guys use it, you'll get $10 for free, and I'll get $10 for free. And I just want to give a big shout out to anybody who's used my link. As you guys can see, you guys have been amazing, and I have tons of referrals, so thank you guys very much. And if you guys want to start an account, you guys can do that. And I'll do a quick little update on the dividends so you guys can see how many dividends we've been getting over the past little while. So I'll filter this, and I'll just do the dividends for both portfolios here really quickly. So as you guys can see, October, we've already starting to get some dividends. H&R REIT paid us dividend $2.65. ZWC, ZRE as well. And then going towards the end of September, we had some of our bigger ones from our dividend portfolio. So XHD, XRE, TransAlta Renewables, XRE, BPY, $9 dividend from BPY. That was really cool. Shaw Communications, Manulife once again. So the dividends are starting to kind of rack up. And once again, we are reinvesting them on a regular basis so that we can earn more and get that nice compounding interest. And before we end the video, I'll go over my REIT stocks really quickly so you guys can see how our REIT stocks have been doing. And the REIT stocks have been doing pretty crazy right now. The real estate market is lots of news about the real estate market. It's kind of crazy here in Canada. This portfolio is predominantly Canadian REITs, which is the reason why I'm probably going to stick inside my tax-free savings account so we can get all of it tax-free. And I think they're going to grow pretty well over time. We'll have to wait and see. But the REITs have been crazy right now over the past little while. So over the past day, they're down about 0%, so nothing really happening there. But in the past week, they're up 3.61%. As you guys can see, our REITs just went up quite a bit here. That's $140 in the past week. Canadian REITs are just like, they're kind of all over the place, but right now they had a huge increase, and over the past month or so they're up 1.57%, and then all time our Canadian REITs are up 1.31%. So you can see a nice little increase there. They rose up quite a bit. They're actually outperforming dividend stocks for now. We'll have to wait in the future. I mean, once again, like long-term REIT stocks don't generally outperform dividend stocks, but you know, who knows, right? Especially buying them with the dips and stuff like that, they might. So we're once again, we're still focusing on dividend stocks, and going into the future, I'm going to be buying more dividend stocks and buying a little bit less REITs, but I'm still going to be buying them at the end of the day. And here's some of the REITs that we hold inside our portfolio as well. And once again, the bulk of them have gone up over the past little while. We're still sitting in the negative in some of them because we did buy them before the crash, but you know, they have gone up quite a bit. And we have $8.44, so I don't think we can buy anything with our dividends we got. Looks like we'll have to wait till we do another deposit. But anyways, guys, that's it for this video. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you guys enjoyed this video, please once again feel free to give it a big thumbs up and share it with your friends if you want, and subscribe to the channel if you guys want to continue to see these updates on a regular basis. And once again, I'll link to my entire playlist in the description of this video where you guys can watch some previous updates as well if you guys kind of want to see how I built this portfolio over time. But other than that, guys, thanks for watching the video. Thanks for all the support that you guys have been giving me. Hope you guys have a good day and take care.